Excuse you. Woo! Episode 14 stinks already. I think it's like the smelly people stick to the smelly people.
I can like Eskimo kiss a machine.
Yeah, and you've just missed the net.
I've just missed.
So yeah, definitely like these Dr. Pepper beats or whatever they are.
I don't think I'll ever become 6'3".
Do you hear the noise? The distance. Oh, it's Ben playing ping pong again.
Yeah, imagine a 10-year-old.
Oh,
I think I'm whacking them out. I reckon they are done.
We'll learn to eat with the microphone as well. You'll hear some amazing noises though.
I don't think I could even eat anything.
So yeah, welcome back, episode 14. How have you been? Been alright?
How have I been?
Yeah.
Fine. I need to realise that it's my birthday in a week.
Yes, that was a topic.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I need to realise that. That is probably the biggest factor. The only thing that I know I'm getting at the moment, because that's all birthdays are about, buying and getting presents.
Yeah, because they're scary now, because we're just getting old.
I'm going to try and become a ring man.
Okay.
Like red ring.
Yeah, that's what we're thinking. I was like, for now, you only have to ask, mate.
I'm going to get 3 rings. I've asked my mum for 3 rings. None of them are proposals.
Okay. Is that my job?
One of them is a ring that has like thorns around it, because I'm cool and edgy.
Okay. Got that
One
goth
of them-
side. Yeah.
One of them is one that has a cherub on. It's like a signet ring. Is that not what they're called?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I've heard them before.
Ones with the flat ones. With the flat front. They're called signet
I'm going to
rings.
say yeah, because I feel like in Skyrim I've had one of them before and it's been called a signet ring.
Okay. And I'm going to get one that says Ha.
Ha.
H-A-W. Ha.
Right. Why?
Because in the deal, you could only get 3 rings. And if I could pick a 4th ring, I'd pick the Ha ring. And also the other one that they sell, which says Yi.
Okay, that would be really cool.
But I'm just getting Ha.
Okay, and then maybe at some point you can get Yi.
I told Georgia to get Yi.
Oh, that's nice.
And then I said to her, this is how I sold it to her, because realistically, all I wanted was Yeehaw as a 2 rings that I've got, but I can't afford it. Or I can't get my mum to buy me another one.
Okay.
Because I want that money for something else. So, instead, I turned to Georgia and I went, I've got a really cute couple idea.
Yeah.
Why don't you get this ring and I'll get the other ring?
We'll cut this bit so she doesn't know it.
Yeah. And then when we hold hands, it says Yeehaw.
Ah.
In actual fact, I just wanted to get a different ring rather than a Yi. If I got Yeehaw, that means I have to pick one other ring.
Yeah.
And I wanted 2.
Okay, I get that. I think that's gonna be perfect, mate, for when we eventually go to like a cowboy night. I think we need to dress up as a cowboy. You can have a yeehaw. George is gonna have to be there, otherwise you're just gonna be going around and saying ha.
Ha.
Oh god,
Ha.
straight to a villager from Minecraft. God, I mentioned 2 games already. I'm not a nerd, I promise.
I think that's what I'll tell people my ring is.
Oh my god, it's like pixelated.
What's
like
that ring mean?
I like it.
How does your villager sound fruity?
Do
Do it again.
Yeah, to be fair. Sounds like I'm having a bit too much of a good time.
Yeah.
While picking up some colas, whatever he's doing.
Getting down on that cock, 'cause you're a pillager.
Nice.
But yeah, birthday. I don't really know what's going on. George has told me to keep my Monday free,
Right,
which is when it is. I don't know what. I haven't really asked. It's not that I don't care. I just forget.
Yeah, I've been thinking quite a bit about it because I've been thinking, what the hell do I get you? If I'm honest, because I want to get you something good, but
Yeah.
the problem I've got is that I don't want to buy you just clothes. but I hope it doesn't go that way. But I'm really trying to think. I've been looking and stuff, but I just feel like everything I look at, I'm like, probably not, probably not, probably not. But then I'm thinking, do I get something so we can go somewhere again? But I think I just need to think. I just need to think what's going to be good. But something will pop up this next week because my plan is to look all week.
Yeah.
But I will find something. I will. I promise. But yeah, it is exciting. It's like soon, very very soon. Another year older.
I think the only thing I'm
than me.
happy about, realistically, is every time someone asks how old I am, I have to think about it. So I'm really hoping that it doesn't translate, because I go, am I 25 or am I 26? So I'm hoping I can be 26 and I'm like, I am 26.
Yeah, like solid, like, straight away.
It's going to really piss me off if I wake up and I'm like, am I 26 or am I 27? That'll annoy me.
See, it's funny you say that because my dad, right, he's always a year older than he is. So
that's not true.
It's not, but he thinks it is. Because I'll be talking to him and he'll go, yeah, because I'm so he's 55 now, and he'll go, yeah, I'm nearly 57, and I'm like, Dad, you're not 56 yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw you pull a face and like, oof, old. What were you thinking?
Yeah. My mum ain't even at 50 yet.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm pretty sure my mum hasn't hit 45.
Oh, really? But yeah.
I think she's 44.
That's crazy. That's fair. Well,
She's not older than 45.
My mum is 51, 52 now. 51, 52. Because I remember her 50th birthday, but I can't remember if that was 2 years ago now, and I feel like it was. So I think she might be 52 now. Scary. Scary stuff, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting old.
She's
Scary
44.
Stuff. Right, okay.
I was working it out.
Okay.
To be fair, my dad, he's 42.
Scary that, isn't it, mate? Because you're 38 as well. So
yeah.
Not that you've just said it 2 seconds ago, your actual age. Well, we don't know because you don't remember.
I might have lied.
Exactly.
I lied about my age.
But yeah, it'd be good though, like, because obviously we'll plan something. We've got that gig as well soon, so that'll be good. Cleopatra. And you'll be finishing your...
Forgot about that.
You'll be finishing your actual thing as well, your challenge. So you can have a drink if you want to as well.
Oh, I want a pint so bad.
You got to that point now?
Mate, it's pissing me off.
Really? I didn't think you were going to get to that point.
I didn't think I was going to get to that point. And then, honestly, it wasn't like this weekend. It was like last week when I was in the co-working space and I thought, I really want one of those beer taps.
Yeah.
And then I was wandering around and I thought, wouldn't it be good to have a cheeky pint? And I'll tell you what it is. I've just clocked it now. It's the sun. I think the sun has just pissed me off.
As soon as you see that little bit of light, you're just like, yeah. Yeah.
Guinness. Cheeky pint. Even like a Coors Light.
Just something that's not water.
You know what? I am a marketing expert. I can see like tricks like it is nothing, like it is black and white. But cold activating Coors bottles tickle my pickle. And I don't care if there is a nice pint, but Coors has the cold activating bottle. I want a Coors.
There's something about that, isn't
me
there?
off.
Something about that, mate. That's what it is.
It's just colder. It just tastes colder, and it doesn't, but it does. And I'm missing a pint. Georgia asked me, what are you going to miss? Are you going to eat something? Like, is there something like really messy that you're going to eat? And I'm like, nope. I said, okay. Quite like chicken. I still like chicken now. I really want a beer. I really want a Jack Daniels. I really want something.
We're going to have a field day then, aren't we, mate?
I know.
Do you think that you're going to go back to, like, I don't say back because not like you were a big drinker before, but do you think you'll go back to being like, right, I am going to have a drink on weekend or something like that? Or do you think it'll be like that you just want to have this pint and then be like, probably go back to not being bothered about it except for like big occasions or whatever?
I think my outcome will probably be that I won't be that bothered about being drunk.
Right, but you just want to have like a bit of a nice tickle.
I don't mind a pint.
Right, okay.
Don't mind a pint. I don't mind 3. Maybe I mind 5. Maybe I'm not that arsed about 5. Maybe my idea is that I only drink during work hours. I
Who
think,
threw made that? I was thinking, I was like, what?
I think that's a good plan.
Yeah, well, it is if it's free, mate.
If
As well.
I drink from 1 p.m. till 7 p.m., I can go to bed for 9.
You enjoyed it at Bongos.
I enjoyed it at Bongos, and I didn't even have a drink. I'll tell you what, the best thing that's come from this fucking challenge isn't the fact that I've lost weight, isn't the fact that I look better, isn't the fact that I feel better. It's the fact that I have found my love of going out to a pub and getting an orange juice.
Yeah.
Mate, it's sick. I don't know what it is about it. There's no better buzz than going and like being like, mate, can I get a pint of the orange, please?
Yeah. The orange.
The orange. Give me some OJ. And I'll tell you
Yeah,
what, every single bartender goes, of course you can. And they love it.
Did it?
They love it. You want some ice, mate? Of course I do.
Silly question.
Silly question. I come back. People are like, ooh, what's that? I'm like, just OJ, mate. And they're like, what the fuck? And I'm like, tastes delicious.
They probably think that they probably think to themselves, have got him here because it's even more expensive than the drinks. That's probably what they're thinking.
You think so? This is the thing. The only time it's been more expensive is Bongos. Bongos was £4. Every other time, I'm telling you, it's not over $1.70
Really?
for a pint of OJ. They don't even know what to charge you a lot of the time. They're like, they look at you and they go, anything else? And they're like, no. They're like, I don't know how to put that in the machine. And I go,
I've never seen that before.
and they're just kind of like, yeah, this. And it'll just be something.
They're just like, oh, it must be in the vodka section. You're like, no, I don't want vodka. I want just orange juice,
Yeah,
please.
it's always come out less than £2, apart from Bongos.
Yeah, Bongos is quite expensive. It's all right. I think Bongos, right? So I was drinking vodka when we were at Bongos, thinking it was, because I was thinking, oh, I can diet, I can do this and this. Silly idea. But also better than beer. Sat there and I was like, my bank account is not getting, my stomach might be feeling a bit better, but my bank account isn't feeling better. I could have had 4 beers for 20 quid, which is so much better because I think the 4 beers would have lasted me for like half a Bongos. And then I probably would have been able to go and get another 4 or just like a little, I probably would have got 4 every time, if I'm being honest. I was never getting 2. I was always getting back with the little hand thing just walking in like this.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all right for that. But yeah, that is a bit mad, £4. But I suppose you are in Bongos, aren't you? So you expect it, don't you? They've got you really, haven't they? That's the thing.
The only one I had, I think it was the best one as well.
Oh,
I
really?
don't want it to be the best one because it was the most expensive, but
Quiet taste,
mate, it were a thrive. Yeah, it was chef's kiss, that orange juice. I tell you what, it just wakes me up. It gets me ready for a good party. Over the weekend, when I went to the spinning mill, I got an OJ. I was like, you know what? I'm in a bit of a boogie mood here.
Okay.
What did I go and do? I just went and sat on a bench outside and spoke about computing. But
you were ready. If needed,
I was ready for it.
If anything broke loose and like there was a massive dance off, you were ready. That's what it is. If you need to do like straight up doing there, do the Curtis Pritchard on that dance floor, you were ready, mate. He was so ready for that.
Yeah.
Don't know why I mentioned him, but you know.
He's got that salsa, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Sorry, I nearly said something awful. I can't say it.
I know.
It's
Tell
not
me
being
about
recorded.
I might could clip it. I might cut it even. Not clip it.
I'm not going to cut it. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll cover my mouth.
What? No, okay.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. My favourite word. I don't think I covered my mouth. I'm going to have to... Okay, I have to make a mental note about covering my mouth if I didn't, because I'll forget when I'm editing. Okay.
I thought you'd be used to that round me.
Used to what? Not editing?
Covering your mouth.
I don't get it.
Just running at you. I don't want to explain it.
Okay.
Oh, right. Anyway.
So what are your topics? OJ is sick. That's the end of that topic.
Yeah, that is cool. So, I'm going to tell you the story about my dad that I started telling you about before.
Okay.
I've come to... So, my other dad, he is good. Like, I had to change out my exhaust this weekend, and he helped me out and stuff like that. It was really good. Helped me, like, as in, like, he rung up people, like, that he knew and stuff like that, and was like, right, I can go and get it sorted. And then we went and got it sorted. He put a bit of money towards it because it's really nice as well. And... So I think to myself, really nice of him. But I can't stress enough that nicest guy ever when you're not there. Can't put up with him for 10 minutes. He's pretty much me to a T. But the annoyance is that when because he is me and I am him, we're just the same person. I think we just rile each other up so much. But so we were going around, like walking around Preston, like town centre, because we were like waiting for my car and stuff. And some of the stuff he comes out with, I'm just like, Dad, come on. Not even going to say half of the stuff he says to me, because I'm just like, you're just mental. And we're just walking back to like get my car, right? And he just tells me a story. This is how much rubbish he talks, right? So he goes, yeah, I was at work the other day, and basically I was telling him about when I was in the gym, and I was like, right, okay. And he went, yeah, I'm not joking. He said they didn't believe me, but it full on like detailed story for about 10 minutes. This right? He goes, yeah. So there were these guys in the corner. There were 4 of them, all in gold lycra, like pants, all had Freddie Mercury tashes. And I went over to them because I was lifting weights near them or something like that, and they all just started looking at me and going, "God, you're all right." Yeah, you're all right. He goes, 2 of them came up to him and went, "Can you do it with your top off? Can you do your workout with your top off?" And I went, "Dad, stop lying." Right. And he goes, no, I'm being serious. He goes, yeah, they were all gold lycra pants. And he said, people won't believe me at work, but I told them all, right? And he said, yeah, they just came over and went, your arms are big, like, you're looking really well, take your top off. And he kept going, I just kept saying no, and all this stuff. And he was, I'm not joking about it, he would talk in detail about this story for age, and I was laughing, and I was like, yeah, that's not true, is it? And then he went, yeah, and then next minute, 2 of them go to the shower, and start playing with each other in the shower over me. And I'm like, Dad, what are you on about? Like, why are you telling me this? And he's like, yeah, they were just in there. They took the gold lycra off and just started having the way with each other over him. And I went, for ages, I was like, come on, Dad, just tell me that's not true. And he was adamant for a good, 5-10 minutes. And then eventually I just turned to him and I went, Dad, swear my life. He just started laughing and carried on walking.
It is funny, though.
It is very funny. But he comes out with stuff all the time like this. So I've said to you before, right, that he turned around to me once and he was like, he said, yeah, when I was younger, my mates used to call me Free Potato.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you what? And he said, yeah, because like you could fit like a hand on it, and then like another hand on it. He told me an awful joke the other day that he said that I can't say now, but I'll tell you later as well that I've just remembered. Okay. And so he basically was on about that. And he just brought that up again and said like he was telling his mate at work the other day and just like pissing himself laughing. And I'm just like there and I'm like, that's not good. But he's so funny. But I can't stress enough the stuff he comes out with. Like I'll sit, he's relentless. Like my grandma, whenever like his mum, like literally, as soon as he comes in, she can't be arsed with him. Like everybody just can't be arsed with him because they know what he's just gonna be like. Yeah. Like some of the stuff he says, like some of the stuff he tells me, he says to his girlfriend because he's just an arse. Like he's only joking. He loves it to bits, but some of the stuff he says to me, I'm like, how have you got a girlfriend?
Yeah.
But yeah, I just wanted to say that story about the lycra pants
because she's really nice as well.
Yeah, she's really nice. To be fair, like she really puts up with him. You know, he's just so funny. Like some of the stuff. Like he used to like when I was younger. I remember this. What he'd do is right because it'd really wind me up. I was on Skype of all things with like Reese and that and like my mates on Skype, and he'd walk past and he'd know I'm on Skype, so he'd start shouting stuff in. Like he'd start going like he'd be like, come on, Ben, I'm getting in the shower. Come and scrub my back. Come and get in 5 minutes. I'm like, I'm obviously fuming because I'm like, my mates are on the call. And I'm like, Dad, don't. But obviously it's funny now. And it was funny at the time, but at the same time, I'm young and I'm like, Dad, they're going to believe this. Stop it.
Yeah.
And I did lie, but no. And then there was a point, and what did he do? I remember once he came in, right, and it was some off milk. And he went, Ben, smell this. Is it bad? But he knew it was awful. And I was on Xbox with the lads. But he knew it was like the worst smell he's ever smelled because he was like throwing up downstairs, he told me later on. And he came over and went, man, you smell that? And I went, no, Dad, get it out of my face. Like, I don't want to smell this milk. And I smell it after he's been for about 5 minutes and I put it in my face. And I'm like, oh, oh, I nearly throw it up. He's such an idiot. Stuff like that all the time.
That one's a good one.
It
I'm
is
really happy about that one. That one's, I don't care about any of the other ones. That one proper gets me. The fact that he's been downstairs and he's gone, oh, let me, oh, that smelled. Oh, where's Ben?
Yeah, straight away. We're
Oh.
gonna do this to him.
Oh, let me put the lid back on. Oh, right. Oh, oh, right. Ben? Ben, does this milk smell off to you? Ben?
Oh, all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's so funny. There's so many stories. I'll have to try and reel some more up in the next couple
That
episodes.
was awful.
It's
Yeah.
bad, isn't it?
It's a bad one.
He's just an idiot.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't have old like that. I'm the liar, so I just lie about people.
he just make stuff up.
Yeah, I just make shit up. But like, I make it up.
For the kid.
I don't make it up to the person. That's what your dad should do. Your
Yeah.
dad should lie about people when they're not there. I'm horrible. I do that. I let jokes go on for years. They're just my favourite ones to do. So like, I could have told a joke about you and you wouldn't know about it.
I know, this is the thing. I've got no idea. So, I mean, imagine if this podcast isn't even
You've
real.
got off lucky. Yeah.
This whole time I've been thinking it's real. You've just been sending me screenshots of the post.
Yeah. Look, you're lucky. I've only done one of you, and it was about Phil.
Yeah, that was funny.
Being your brother.
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, that was really funny. It was so out of the blue as well. Because the case was like, just came up to me and went, is that your brother? And I'm like, what the fuck are you on about? Like,
But he'll have thought that was your brother for like a week.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I have got away with it. But again, I don't know if I have got away with it.
I can't think whether you've got away with it because I forget about them. You've heard it, but my favourite one, it can be more for the camera than anything, has always been the mayonnaise one. It's the mayonnaise one with my old friend, William, where I lied about him. Yeah. Boo!
Boo, William, boo.
Where I said he used to wash his hands with mayonnaise.
I thought that's the one you were going to say.
It's so good. It's so good because I used to tell everyone and no one believed me. And I used to tell everyone but him. No one took me on. And then over time, people are like, surely he hasn't been lying about this for so long.
Yeah.
Maybe it's true. And it's the way that I'd say it. It's more of a, it's not like, hey, Willie washes his hands with mayonnaise. It's like I'd be like talking about like weird things that I do, and I'd be like, yeah, and like Will does that mayonnaise thing, and then I'd just move on, and they'd be like, what? And I'd be like, like he washed his hands with mayonnaise, like he did it when he was a kid. To be fair, and I'd try and justify it. I'd be like, he did it when he was a kid.
Like you're on his side.
Kind of looked like, yeah. It looked like shampoo. Like it's just like it was like a texture thing, and for some reason he still does it. But like he'll also wash his hands with soap. It's just that he has to wash his hands with mayonnaise as well. And I got a girl to believe it so much because she didn't believe me. Went to his house, went to a house party at his house, and I put mayonnaise in his bathroom.
That's brilliant, mate.
Did not talk about it. Didn't even bring it up that it's in the bathroom. She went for a piss. Comes back. You weren't lying, were you? I'm like, no.
I love that setup.
I'm there like, I don't even know what you're on about. It's like, the mayonnaise. I'm like, what about it? It's like, it's in his bathroom. I'm like, well, yeah. I said, but there's soap there as well. I said, you didn't have to use the mayonnaise. And I'm like, trying to like deter her from the fact that it's all bullshit.
Yeah.
The next day, like, we're just chatting. Why the fuck have you got mayonnaise in your bathroom? He's like, what you on about? There's mayonnaise in your bathroom. You wash your hands with mayonnaise. He's like, no, I don't. Yeah, you do. I've seen it in your bathroom. I'm there, sat on the sofa.
Huh.
Perfect. It was the best lie I've ever done. Brilliant. But I'm really annoyed about the milk one. I like the milk one. The milk one's so simple, so gold.
It was so soon as well. It was like straight away. It wasn't like he kept it. That was straight away, right? Ben. Like he smelled something awful and he went, Ben.
It's going in my playbook. That.
Yeah, it is good. I really wish I could reel more off now, but I'm gonna have to get a listen because he's just so funny. Like some of the stuff he comes out with, I'm just like I can't believe you're a real person. I can't believe you're my dad. But then at the same time, I'm like, he's me to a T though. Like everybody says that you might not look directly like him, but he says your mannerisms, like you just each other. Like, and I do see it, to be fair, because even like the way he talks and stuff like that, and I'm just like, yeah.
Do you look more like your uncle? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, people say I look like my uncle, and then my dad used to like look at me and he used to say it and go, like he'd pull a face if to say like you might be. No, he wouldn't even say it wasn't. That's what it was. I think it was brought up once because people used to say at work that like, it looks more like I look more like my uncle, and then then my dad had talked to me about it, and then he'd go, yeah, I don't know if it's true though. And he'd play like dumb when I was a kid, and I'm like, you're horrible, Dad. But I used to like genuinely think it, and he said to me one time. I asked him, and he went, well, I don't know if it's true, but I'll be well pissed off if it is because I've been looking after you for years.
Yeah.
He could have at least pulled his finger out.
See, like that chef's kiss, because he's not lying, kind of.
Yeah.
He's like, no.
Yeah, he's just like kind of ignoring it, kind of making a point that if it is true.
Yeah. If that was true.
Oh, it could be. I'd be angry if it was. And then I'd walk out the room and I'd be still thinking about it.
But it might not be.
Who knows, mate? Who knows? Because people do say I look more like my uncle, like genuinely. I don't know really.
I feel like I'd have to hear him.
I think I sound like my dad. Like I don't think I sound like my uncle, but like I don't know.
How do you think you sound like your dad?
I think so. Do you not think so?
No, I don't think so.
Or maybe not. Maybe it's just because the mannerisms, maybe, and like the way we speak, is in like the things that we come out with.
Environmental stuff.
Yeah, maybe.
Can't be genetic.
I just agreed and then was like, "What do you mean?" And I was like, "Oh wait." I was just waiting for you to tell me, and then you told me. I'm like, "Oh great." No, it can't be genetic because I'm the milkman because I'm ginger, aren't I? So you know. Oh, I've just remembered another.
I'm the milkman because I'm ginger.
Yeah, not even the milkman's kid. I'm just a milkman. My dad's apparently the milkman, isn't he? Because he comes and gives you off fucking milk. But what the milkman? Oh, I've just remembered one of the things he said to me as well. Right, this was another story. He said, right, he went, Ben, like this was the same day. This was literally the day he went. Yeah. When I was 22, like I walked into this pub once, right. Can't say half of it, but I walked into this pub and he said he went up to the bar and he had really long bleached blonde hair, and I was like really trying to be like, is this true? Like being like, I don't know if this is true, but I know he used to dye his hair blonde, like because he looked like Eminem in one picture. He genuinely looks like Eminem in like one of these pictures because he had a shaved head and it was like blonde, and he said, yeah, I just started going like this at the bar, and the barmaid. The barmaid.
Shut up.
Yeah, he said the barmaid just like loved him. Like obviously said awful things. Yeah. He said like, oh yeah, she would just like all over me, all this stuff. He was like, yeah. He said, I've never forgot that. And I went, oh, did you chat her up then? He went, I don't remember. And I went, how do you remember the fact that she loved you? She said all this to you. Said you like proper fit, but you don't remember if you chatted her up. I was like, I don't know. I'm like, well, surely you know. Like, but yeah, he said it was like just basically like a L'Oreal advert. Like he just walked in and started going like this, and she was just like taking her clothes off. I'm like, Dad, you're horrible.
You're a little freak, Mr. Smith.
Mr. Smith. Oh, but he is so funny. Yeah.
Is your uncle a Smith as well?
Yeah. So
is it your dad's brother?
Yeah. It's my dad's brother. So I've got my uncle that you know as well through Cam, like Cam's stepdad and stuff. That's David. But my uncle from my my dad's side is Chris. Chris, yeah. But yeah, brilliant. Like they're so different. Like I feel like my dad is my grandma, and my uncle is my dad. Sorry, is my granddad. Like, as in, like that's just how they react. Like my grandma's just like.
So you're incest.
Yeah. No. But I don't know. Who knows? I don't want that out there. Don't know why I said that. just agreeing with it.
I didn't want to talk then because I knew you'd just keep going and going.
To be fair, that reminds me as well. My uncle used to like. So do you remember? Have you ever seen that video of that like lad that he walks into that like that house in America and all them people are incest, all that family, and they're all barking and stuff. Have you seen that?
I know about the incest family in
Yeah.
America, where they're all brain dead.
My uncle, right? He was telling all the people at work. He was like, "Going, have you seen that this is Paul?" And he was just saying it's my dad, like saying he's just pure my dad through and through. It's just horrible. But to be fair, they bully each other. You know, they are literally just brothers. Like they hate each other, but they love each other. Well, sorry, my dad loves my uncle. My uncle hates my dad.
Understandable.
Yeah,
Your dad stole his kid.
Yeah, that is true. He did. Poor lad. Couldn't help it. But yeah, enough about my dad. Until next episode, when we can have another. Maybe this should just be a segment of just stupid things my dad's done.
Okay.
I think what we'll do is we'll progressively get worse. I've got a few in my back locker that I'm just like are embarrassing. Maybe I can talk to them about if I could say.
Right.
But I can definitely say something. Oh, another brilliant one. So I'm gonna have to say this one because this is so funny. He told me right when he was a kid.
Yeah.
Right, that he was in school and and he really needed a poo, right? He really needs to go to the toilet.
You know what's so weird? I thought of a poo story just a second ago.
Right, well, should we get onto your poo story after this poo
Yeah,
story?
yeah. I'll tell you my personal poo story. It's not even long. I was just trying to think of something embarrassing.
But yeah, so basically what he did was, right, he told me, and bear in mind, I don't know if this is true, because I think I asked my uncle about it, my uncle was like, it's not true. But I don't know if it is. And he said that he basically shit himself, right? It went down his leg, he told me.
Yeah.
And he told me he got to the pant leg, like the bottom of it, and he kicked it and he went under another table. And he told me, the teacher went, right, who shit on the floor? And he obviously wasn't owning up to it.
Yeah.
He said that the teacher made everybody in the class pull the pants down, bend over and show their ass. So they're booing their ass.
Okay.
But is it true? You just told me loads of rubbish again.
I ain't got a clue.
This is what I mean. I couldn't tell you. But then, during the funniest bit is, I think I did find out. I think my uncle told me that it wasn't even my dad, it was somebody else. So he made out as if it was his story.
Like he was the one
Yeah,
who shit.
like he wanted to play the victim, like it was his joke.
Okay.
But yeah, what's your
odd
poo
thing.
story, mate?
My poo story is that I was walking home from my grandma's, and I'm not even joking, I probably lived like 10 minutes away from her. But for some reason, I decided not to poo at her house. And I was like, I must have been like 8. And I got about halfway back. Just completely shit myself. And then I walked the rest of the way.
Did you look like you'd shit yourself up?
With ankle weights full of shit. And then my sister's dad was at the front door having a cig. And I come through and I'm crying. And he's like,
Like laughing?
What?
I'm laughing or crying because it's like stinks.
No, I'm crying because I shit myself and I was so embarrassed.
How old were you, like 18?
8.
8.
I said I was 8.
Oh no, sorry, I think you did. I just forgot.
And I was crying, and he was like, this whole thing was a blur of how I got through the house, but something must have gone wrong. Maybe I'll ask my mum after.
I think what went wrong was you shit yourself.
Alright, Pat Butcher. I think what's gone wrong is you've shit yourself.
It's good at that one, I like that.
But I got to the door and I remember being in the bathroom. So I don't know what happened between then. But whatever happened between then, my mum and him found out that I'd shit myself. So all I can presume.
Smell it.
I was going to say that it might have fell out in the house. You know, like going up the stairs.
It fell. Like a little trail.
I remember crying on the other side of the bathroom door, and I started laughing because I got in the bathroom. I started crying more because I couldn't get any more out. I just wanted to get something else. Like I'd made it a little bit, but all of it was like I was finished.
You just had a minute. Like you would have redeemed it if you just like, oh, that did need to do a little bit more.
Yeah. And I was crying, like I'm crying now. And I was in the bathroom door and I weren't letting anyone in, and my mum didn't come up. It was my sister's dad that came up. And I started laughing because he was just on the other side of the door being really sympathetic, going, "Don't worry, you. I shit myself." He was like, "Just a couple of weeks ago, I shit myself at work."
It's just for him. Find out his backstory. His lore.
Yeah. Oh, he's like, "Don't worry about it. I do it all the time."
That was your villain origin story, and he was telling you his. That's how you became the monster you are.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, that's so funny.
I don't know what happened between that small gap in my brain when I got to the front door. But I know I was in blue trackies because that's the only way it stayed in. I was in like a full shell suit.
Like cropped to the bottom.
Like cuffed. Yeah. Held it in.
Oh, that's what I meant, sorry, not cropped.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. The fact that he was trying to make you feel better by saying that, don't have to do it all the time.
I shoot myself at work. That's what he said.
What a guy. Gotta respect him. Saying not all heroes wear capes, mate.
I know. I have like 4 memories of it. That one. Him wearing a nappy that was sellotaped to himself on Christmas.
What for?
I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you.
Okay. Okay.
Him. His true characteristic was eating cravers and scratching his balls.
Eating quavers?
Yeah, and scratching. He ate crisps.
I don't know what smell worse.
Yeah. Well, he lived in my house for about 6 years, and the only thing I learned from him is how to fold crisps into triangles, crisp packets into like little things, and you can flick them. That's it.
Revolutionary. I love that.
Yeah. Oh god.
What was the 4th one? Or do we not?
He was drunk and kicked a table to death. Because it bumped into him.
At least they won the fight.
Yeah, I guess so.
Maybe not. Oh, yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah, that's so we've got the dad segment. I can't participate in that one. And the poo segment.
Poo segment, nice.
Okay.
And a part of the poo segment comes into the dad sort of segment as well. It's like what a nice little intertwining segment. Yeah, segue. There we are. I've got quite a few other things as well. To be fair,
quite a few poo stories.
Probably.
Have you got any more poo stories before we carry on?
I feel like we're going back to episode 7 here with the pants thing. Probably.
I haven't got any more, I don't think.
I bet I do.
The fact that you're thinking, we'll leave the poo stories for the next one.
Yeah, maybe add more.
Just off the fly.
Off the fly.
Off the briefs.
Off the briefs.
Yeah.
Right, we'll leave it till the next time then.
Yeah. But we'll skid into the next segment.
Nice. I just feel like, what do I say next? Because I feel like this is not going to redeem anybody after just saying we'll skid into the next and then talk about Sabrina Carpenter.
Why?
I was just going to say that like my mates are going to watch Sabrina Carpenter on Thursday, and I'm a little bit jealous. I would love to watch her. I've seen so many TikToks of her now, and I'm just like there all the time, and I'm just like, she is very good. I think she's quickly, if not already there, like the number 1 girl now. I think she's mega.
The number 1 girl.
Just the number 1 girl.
Miss Universe.
Just unreal. Yeah, Miss Universe, Miss everything. I just think she's just unreal, and she's so talented, and like I just think like I don't. It's like the whole like Taylor Swift and stuff. People love Taylor Swift, and I'm not gonna like slag anything off or anything like that. But like, I don't get it. I don't get the Taylor Swift thing. I really don't get why people like her so much. But Sabrina Carpenter, I think she's very talented and got very. I can understand that Taylor Swift can sing. Like, don't get me wrong, she's done all this and it's amazing what she's done. Don't get me wrong, but I think Sabrina Carpenter, like for me, I just think personally, is such a good artist. Like I think she understands the music. She does really good songs. Like she's got the looks for it. You know what I mean? All this stuff. I just think she's mega. And I'm a little bit jealous I'm not going to see her now. But hopefully for the next time she tours, we can have this podcast so famous that we'll get invited along. So we won't even need to pay for a ticket. And
backstage.
Yeah, I'm telling you now, right, mate. You put me in the front row, I'm getting arrested by. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. The way that she does it, of being like, oh, is that Ben from Ben and Howie down there? Porridge in the afternoon, and I'll be sitting there. I'll be stood there, and I'm like, big grin on my face. She's trying to talk to me, and I'm like going, you know, like SpongeBob when he's got his really high pants up.
Yeah.
And I'm like this, and she's trying to talk to me, and I'm like.
Smiling away.
So smug of myself. And she goes to give me the handcuffs. I'm like, no. Yeah, but honestly, I think she would. I think I'm gonna date Sabrina Carpenter one day. I'm putting it here, putting it down. Somehow, my finger cracked then. That's how serious I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think at some point, people tell me I'm delusional, but I don't think I am. I think I've got it in the bag. I think I can talk to her. And so if I get the chance to be stood next to her, you know like Central C did when he played his DS?
Yeah.
I'm shooting my shot there. I'm not playing like Nintendogs.
Yeah.
I'm not playing Nintendogs. I'm asking her questions like...
You're trying to date her?
Yeah.
You're trying to go out with her?
Yeah. I'm looking, I'm going, I'll come to every tour you want. You know what I mean? I'll sit there. I'm shooting my shot now. So when she sees this at some point, she's going to see it. I'm gonna at her because she obviously doesn't have millions and millions of views. She'll somehow find us.
Say it in the camera now.
Sabrina Carpenter, I would love to date you, and I think we'd have a good time. You know, you can come to Manchester. I know you're probably in a pretty cool place in America, probably a massive house and stuff. But you can come and see the flat,
She's
the
a
studio.
Cool girl.
She's what? Sorry.
She's a cool girl.
Isn't she? Come and see the flat. You can. I know you like your really nice dressed and stuff like that, and I wear shorts half of the time, but. Who cares? I'm getting in shape now, so you know you might think that's all right. Yeah. But I think I've got a genuine shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I would want to actually go and watch it. I think she'd be really good. But I saw the prices at 150 quid.
Is that how much it was?
150 quid standing. What?
It's crazy. She's 17.
Oh, mate, don't do that. I know she's not, but that would imagine I've just said all that and then I didn't even realise. That would have been awful. She's 24. But yeah, I hope she's 24. No, she's 24. I know she is. She might be 25, but I think she's 24. Anyway,
so are you saying Sabrina Carpenter is more attractive than Tate McRae?
Yeah. Okay. Also, I don't care about Barry Keoghan. I care about my man, Kid Laroi.
Okay.
I love Kid Laroi. And can't date Tate McRae anyway. I think like she's 21 or whatever. I think that's a bit too young for me now. You know. Sabrina's like a bit close to my age, you know. So I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, Tate McRae is Tate McRae, very good artist. I love her music. I think she's unreal dancer as well. You told me that mad fact that she literally...
She dumbs down her dancing because
crazy.
She's too good because people think it's too like non-mainstream.
What a power couple they are as well. You know, Kid
Yeah,
Laroi
what a
and
dance
Tate McRae.
couple.
I know.
Kid Laroi and Tate McRae.
I bet she teaches some dance moves. To be fair.
What, like ballet?
Yeah, no, I'm thinking more like the cha cha cha.
The cha cha cha.
I don't know if I said that weird. The cha cha cha. But yeah, back to my point. 150 quid for seats. No, I think it was seated that my friends had paid. And then I looked and I was like, it was £210 to go and watch her standing. And I was like,
I just want to watch her singing. Never mind standing.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I mean, I can watch her standing on TikTok. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but honestly, the Porridge in the Afternoon TikTok page as well. And I swear to God, I have not liked anything because I keep it to be like what I like on the podcast like page is like stuff like to do with podcasts and like I saw this. Do you know the Crufts page that you like?
Yeah.
I've been liking all these dogs on Crufts.
Crufts page is so good.
It's just brilliant. It makes no sense, like Snoop Dogg playing and shit like that. And I'm like, why? But it's cool. And that's the only thing I like, podcasting Crufts. And and I will show you. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna whip it out now. I don't. It will put it. Watch this now. There's like all Sabrina Carpenter, and I've not realised. But yeah, like she keeps popping up on it, and I'm like, what? Yeah, so like podcast.
She is famous, to be fair.
Crufts.
Great.
But the best one was what's the first? Is it this one? just the border collie. No, beat. Oh.
Be careful.
Be careful. What a banger.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's all I like. But yeah, it's Sabrina Carpenter. Next year, we'll go and watch her. When she tours again, which I hope she does. Okay. I'll go on my own.
You can go with your mates.
Yeah, that'll be
They'll
cool.
go.
Whoa, where do you come from, little shit? Yeah, yeah. But yeah,
I need to save up to buy every single piece of Zara Larsson merch.
there we are. Maybe that's a birthday present.
Zara Larsson merch. She sells stuff stupidly cheap.
Really? Is it because she got like dolphins on it and stuff?
One of them has dolphins on.
I thought it did.
But yeah, there's just, I don't know. I feel like I looked like the other week. And she just sells, I think it's like last season stuff. Just sells it like dead cheap for no reason. Like she like has like joggers, but she sells the joggers for like £15.
Do they have stuff for like blokes as well? I presume she does.
I don't know.
Is it right? Okay.
I think it's like unisex stuff.
Right. Okay, that's fair then. Yeah. I was gonna say I'm sure there's quite a few people like lads that bought stuff anyway that enjoy it. So
She needs to. No.
more incriminating comments.
Yeah.
But yeah, we hit a milestone today as well.
Yeah, I saw on the Instagram that you posted.
Yeah, I've been excited because I was gonna put like that I've been excited about it. I was like, no, we have.
We've been excited.
1,000. We've hit 1,000 likes on TikTok, and I've been looking at it for a bit, and I've been like, right, I want to get it. We've been getting the TikTok like it's gone from like having 300 or 400 views every time to having like 700-800. So I'm pretty happy about that. So hopefully, just keep like peppering them out and stuff like that, and getting good clips in. Because I think the problem is sometimes when I was doing it at the start, I was trying to get as many clips as I could. But a lot of the time, they might not have always made sense. But I think at some point, I'll get used to the actual, like, part 1, part 2. You know, like, stuff like that. Trying to get, like, a bit of a system going so people are actually intrigued. Yeah. And then we can get more of a, what's the word? More of a, like, interaction with it. Might just
engagement.
Engagement, that's the word. Yeah, I couldn't think of it then.
Marketing, lingo.
Yeah, exactly. But so, like, I think, so that's exciting. And I'm happy about that. And now the road to 10K is good. And I finally started my fitness page. I did.
Yes.
I know it was just an intro, and I will, all man's say it is just an intro, but I've done it, and I was going to do something today and put it on, but I didn't like what I was doing. I want it to be a video next.
Okay.
Because I started creating it, and I looked and I was like, no, it's got to be a little video or something, like a little like fitness thing. So that's going to be like, I'm going to get a video sorted for this week and like get a system going with that, and then I can actually do more and more of them. I think it's fun.
Really happy that you've posted something, so then you post the next thing. And I've waited for the podcast to laugh about it. But do you know what my first post is on just how it...
It really annoys me. I'm not going to lie to you. I did it, right? And then I went to look what you've done. And I was like, yeah, that is taking the piss. And I also, because I'd already created it, I was like, you know what I'm going to do? Because I went to look for inspiration and I started creating it. And then I looked and I was like, about to be finished with it. And I was like, just let me make sure I'm doing like something good because I thought, I really like what you do and stuff like that. And I was like, inspiration.
It's a good idea.
I looked at it. Oh, God. It was the fact of as well. I went with my colour and you went with your colour as well.
I was like, I looked at it and I thought, oh, this is nice. Where have I seen this before? I was like, now we're looking at it. Now we're like, it's a greeting. It's like, what's to come? It's signed at the end with a name. I was like, I've seen this somewhere. I thought, what did I do? And then
Brilliant.
I thought, and I screenshotted it, and screenshotted mine, and I sent it to Georgia. And I said, notice anything? And she replied to me, and she put, I think you've sent the same image twice.
That's brilliant. I love that.
And then we didn't talk about it again.
That's brilliant.
That was it. It was like genuine mistake. Sorry.
No, I honestly, honestly, God truth, I was doing it, and then I looked, and I was like, oh shit, maybe subconsciously, I've subconsciously definitely seen it before.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so I've definitely seen it before. So I think subconsciously I've just created it.
It's not like a unique post. It's not like.
But it is like, it is mad that it was like such a straight away.
It's a creative mind thing.
Yeah.
We live in the same house.
Yeah, must be. That's what it is. We'll say that. I think in a way, it's a nice little connection to the Ben and Howie stuff and stuff, you know. So
it's an easy way to get into it as well.
Yeah.
It's so easy. Just like.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
and I was gonna put some more like stuff on like that, but I don't want it to all just be like pictures, because I feel like with your page it's good because you can do designs and stuff, but you're also making them videos, which is even cooler.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like when it was doing it, I was like, I don't want to just do pictures, and I was looking right. I'll put on about my 3 goals, and I was like, no, that's in my bio. Let me do an actual video of me progressing or doing something, you know, actually being like, right, these are my 3 goals, talk about them, and then be like, right, I'm doing this now, you know, and I'm that a bit of a system of it. But I think my thing is, I want to start going to bed earlier again, so that I can go in the morning, because then I think I can get content. Just if I do it once, twice a week, or like once during the week and then one on a weekend, because I can go early or like late on, a bit easier. And I think then I'll be more comfortable to do some of the recordings while there's less people there, and get used to it. Because I think my plan is at the start to, instead of record me lifting and doing stuff, I think I'm going to record the apparatus of where I am. So be like, oh, I'm doing this now. You know what I mean? And then if I can get like a video of me doing it, then I will. But if it's a bit easier because the way the gym's laid out, it'll be more of a kind of like, right, I'm doing this now, then I'm doing this, I'm doing this, and doing this. You know, like a bit of a system. Be like, right, this is what I'm doing to do this. Yeah. And talk about the fact of my split for the week. I've got like literally a full page of notes of different post stuff, just about how to do it. Like I want to do a full mini series about skipping and like getting better with skipping. Yeah, because I really want to start skipping, don't I? And I'd say it every time. I stand in the flat when you are not here, and I skip on the spot.
This is without a rope.
This is without a rope, because it's not big enough to do it. And no weights or anything. I just stand there, do that, then do a couple of press-ups and sit-ups. And please, if you follow my fitness page, just pretend that I haven't just said that. But at the same time, I suppose it's better than nothing in it. But I do that as well sometimes when I'm just like sitting here doing nothing. So like it isn't like I've been to the gym sometimes and I'll still do it when I've come back and stuff. Like, but yeah, I mainly do it if I'm gonna go for a run, because I'll do it to like warm myself up, if you will, and then I'll go on a run. And then sometimes, because I'm again just sitting in the flat man, I'll just carry on doing it. I think it's just because I put TV on and I'm like, I can't really bother playing Xbox at the moment and stuff, and I'm like, I just want to do something, and I think that's what I do. It's probably not always the right way, but yeah, but all good stuff. Like the fitness is coming down. As soon as I go anywhere now that there's either something involved that's not good for me, like one alcoholic beverage or something like that, or like if as soon as there's a pub nearby, I go there and I'm being like, where's your 6-pack? And I'm like, yep. And I went the other day and my mate's dad was just like, he didn't even say hi, he just went, show us a 6-pack. And I was there and I was like, it's not there yet, I've still got 2.5 months.
Yeah.
Please let me off. And it is a stag do thing, so like, you know I'm coming for this. Like, you know I'm not come to be well behaved. You know? It's probably the best way to put it. But yeah. But I am like adamant that if I don't have a 6-pack, I am 100%. I've done a good job by the end of this. You know what I mean? Like I've done a really good job, and I'm proud of myself regardless. But it doesn't mean that I'm not really gonna kick myself up the arse now for these last like bit of time, because there's nothing now. There's nothing besides my mate's wedding at the end of this month. I don't think there's anything in April I've got to worry about. There's obviously your birthday and stuff. We'll see what we're doing for your birthday. Because I really think, like, because we did say, and this isn't going to spoil anything, we did say about going to Alcatraz, didn't we? At some point.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, we'll ignore that. No, we said about going to Alcatraz like with the the actual thing. 'Cause I've never, you've done it before, haven't you?
No.
Maybe not. So right, we'll do that at some point then. We'll definitely do that. Maybe even if we do that for my birthday, to be fair, right in May.
Yeah.
Because after I've done the thing, maybe we'll have like a late birthday thing for me. But yeah, I'm really happy with the way that all the fitness stuff's going, and I really want to push out some content now. I'm really happy with the way that the podcast's going, and it is growing slowly. I can't wait till it becomes a big thing, because I've said it before, and I honestly do believe that this is going to be a big thing, because I think we're passionate about it. We enjoy it, you know what I mean? And
The
stuff
pod.
yeah.
Yeah.
All this stuff, to be honest, I think we do care, you know what I mean? And I think that's what's a good thing.
I've had a business idea in the last 5 days.
Okay.
Just as a side note.
Okay.
So I don't know where it came from. I think it was when I was at the office with Georgia, and I was walking around, and the term lover boy, I feel like is a good term.
Okay.
It sounds like a cool like clothing thing. But what about being a mummy's boy? Calling it mother boy. I feel like
I'm listening. I'll let you cook. I hope.
Imagine. Right.
I'm not shitting on this, by the way. I am
Yeah.
literally just. I need more.
I feel like I haven't got a large business idea apart from the name. I feel like could work really well for something. I also
Like nappies.
I feel like it just sounds like lover boy,
Mother's boy. Okay.
but I like it more as mother boy.
Mother boy. I feel like it feels like a 2007 like Paramore song.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, I get that.
But
this is
I don't
kinda
think it's a
the
bad
vibes
thing.
That I see it like kind of like sketchy fonting for
Yeah.
a logo, and it's just like, have you ever seen All Those Who Sin?
All those what? Sorry. All
All
Sin.
Those Who Sin, the clothing brand. I kind of picture them like that.
Maybe. I'm gonna say I know the name, but can't picture what they look like. But
Imagine like
I can
Black Bear
picture what they
vibes.
look like. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's pretty much like what I'd think.
Yeah.
You know, or Young LA, like some of the stuff that Young LA put out, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Like the gothy sort of Young LA stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, that was an idea.
Okay.
I also just like the idea of slowly creating this conglomerate of justas. Like how I go by just Howie. Having like just other things.
Just mother boy.
You go fuck yourself for that one. That one was really good though.
Thank you.
Like if I like, because I used to make hats, so I could just have like just hats, because they are just hats.
Yeah, whenever you
Like-
said I do love it, I just think I'm on the back of laughing at that now. I might try to calm it down.
Like, you know, I like just. I feel like I'm gonna try and take just from Nike, and I'm gonna be
Okay.
like, because just also means like doing something right, like when something is just. And I
Yeah.
was like, there's a lot of meaning to this actually. I meant it originally as that I am just a little guy. Like I'm just a guy who does a thing. Like I'm not like super important or anything like that. I'm just doing these things that I like to do. But it's becoming bigger in my head. And I think
I
it's
like
just because I'm being a bit more nuts. I think I'm becoming a bit more demented. And I think that's why I'm putting bigger meaning to these things now. I think I'm like... So actually, I'm going to out a family member
Okay.
as well. I was talking to Kaza, my grandma, and she told me...
I was gonna say just Kaz.
Yeah, just Kaz.
Just Kaz.
She told me that Jack turned to her and said, he is going to be famous one day, talking about me. And I was like, it's a very rare thing for him to say.
That's nice.
So I was like, what a little comment. So I was like, I do believe this. Now, someone who's quite a critic has said it, and I was like, my work is being shown.
That's nice, that mate. The thing is, it's good because obviously Jack is loves you to bits, obviously. So it would come from the spot. Oh,
Does this smell off to you?
oh no!
Yeah.
So it comes from the place of being like genuine, doesn't it?
He's probably scared more than anything.
Scared about that you're gonna leave him.
Like I'm gonna. He's gonna be famous one way or another.
Oh God.
For good or for worse.
But like, the thing is, I do genuinely believe it because like, you show me the stuff that you do, and like, it is all good stuff. And obviously, I'm going to support you because I'm my mate and stuff as well. But like, I do genuinely believe that like, with the ideas you've got and stuff. Like, I was thinking then, I don't know, shoot me down if this is awful, and you probably
run me down.
Just run me down.
Yeah.
So like you were saying about all the just stuff, I was just thinking just this sounds like just this. So it's like, oh, it's just this.
And I start my own police department.
Yes.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna say that, but I like that. I was gonna say people just run around in Batman outfits and just take people down.
Yeah. Or
just his crew.
I could make frozen water.
Frozen water.
Yeah.
Go on. Just ice.
Just that.
Just ice. Nice. Okay, I didn't know if it was related to just this then. I was really... Oh. Yep. Maybe... My Kermit voice just come out or something.
I'm getting nervous, Kermit.
No, I did.
Don't make me angry. I will find you and I will kill you.
Yes, he knows. Kermit the Frog. What is it? They will find you and they will kill you. I've got a particular set of skills.
Miss Piggy. I can't do the Kermit.
Hello. I think I was doing it really bad, but I think I was driving home the other day and it was like quite a bit of traffic and I was just doing it to myself.
Maybe that's why you need to get your car.
I was also doing the impression as well. Maybe that's why I need to get my car fixed.
If you're driving badly.
Yeah. Oh. Brilliant. But no, I think the just idea is really good because it's a cool little system because you can literally put anything behind it. You know what I mean? Like literally just and then anything you want.
I feel like a lot of my ideas put stuff after it.
Right.
Instead of behind it.
So you just mean in general, right?
I was making a joke about it not being before it.
Right, okay.
Or could it be before it? What could I have before it? T-shirt just. I don't think it has the same ring.
No, it doesn't, does it? No.
Just tops.
Just tops. I think the idea of that as well, like, you can have, like... Do you know how childish... Oh, no, what?
Just farts.
Just... Don't get me going. Don't get me going. Do you know what? God's sake. But yeah, I was gonna say like how childish they have like. Do you know they have like
the clothing brand?
Yeah, the clothing brands. So they've got their like general sales stuff now, aren't they? Like they're just normal t-shirts stuff that are like still good quality for them, but they're not like your big designer ones. They're just plain tops, aren't they? Got like a standard like essentials. There we are. That's the word. Like an essential. You could have like just essentials. And you can have like if you were creating tops and stuff, you can just have your own brand. Just being like, just tops is literally plain t-shirts, but good quality. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just quality.
Just quality.
Yeah, like I think like that's got a bit of a ring to it as well. But like I do really like it. 100%.
Maybe I'll call it just cloth.
Just touching cloth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What a smegway.
It's disgusting. I love it. Oh, it shouldn't be this funny. Right, I'll tell you what I am going to do to you now, though. I'm going to put you through something.
Oh, go on.
Told you, got to block that mouth, mate. I'm gonna put you through some more brain rot that I was sent.
Ugh.
I didn't laugh as much, but I think I might laugh with you because my sister... Oh, there's a full page, mate.
What do you mean, it's a full page?
My sister sent it me, and there's a full page. It's called Pig Brain. What is that? Mate, what is that? What? There's more.
Can we find out where the original audio is from? Is that possible? Like, this screen. Click that.
Is that what?
Yeah. See.
Yeah, no, I don't want to know anything about that now.
Right.
Is that the original?
That's the original. That's where it comes from.
That is horrible.
That was a pigeon with human feet in a watermelon, just so you know. That isn't the original.
No.
Ben's trying to hide his identity now.
Yeah, that was justice. That is awful, mate. Right, we're gonna go off because I think some of these aren't what you want. Get off.
Good choice. Good choice.
Get off. Yeah,
Not a nice segment.
it was. I just.
I'm happy about that one.
Oh, I can't believe we just found out the true identity.
I know.
Oh, not good.
We don't have any porridge today, do we?
Yeah.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
What's your porridge? Oh, you're leaving it for surprise.
No, I can say it's not overnight. It's over 10 minutes, if you can call it that. Over an hour.
You've just done it with yogurt. Are you hoping to save yourself? Is it cold?
Yeah, it's cold.
Because it worked well cold last time.
It's it's cold porridge. It's got yogurt and milk in again, and I melted some dark chocolate.
Oh, I'm interested.
And I've put it into it. But the problem is because I didn't do it overnight, because I've not been in the flat, it probably won't be like a nice layer on top, but I mixed it in. So I'm hoping it's going to be good. But it is like proper. And I don't have to put a bit of honey on it. What do you reckon? Your decision.
Nope.
There we go. No, I'm glad you said that, to be fair, because I'm glad I didn't put it in. Because I debated putting it in, and I was like, no, if it's going to go on, it's going to go on top.
I think everything we have has honey in.
I think it's going to redeem it, but... Right. It's going to be good.
Shall we cut to it now?
Do you want to say it first time?
Oh, now you've ruined it.
I'm sorry.
Okay, we're in.
First time. So, just got it out of the fridge. It looks a bit more like I just said then to you. It looks like butterscotch Angel Delight, like a chocolate Angel Delight. I think it's quite watery. Yeah, I don't think that's time.
To be fair, it looks like it could have potential.
Ah, thanks, mate. I'll take that. Okay, right. Let's do the little trade.
Oh yeah. Alright, we've got to be careful.
I was gonna say we're gonna have to put it right next to each other. Come over here. Oh, hey!
Give me that back.
Give me that back. Have a look at these now. Chin chin.
Oh yeah, we need to chin as well, don't we?
Good luck, mate. Every time. It's not bad, but it's weird. Why's it got a weird undertone in it? I don't know what's going on.
What have you...
Right, I think I made a mistake, and I'll be honest. I melted the chocolate, and then because I put a bit of water with it, and it melted with hot water, it looked alright, and I was like, oh, sound. I thought, I could thicken it up a little bit. Put a bit of yogurt in the chocolate as well.
Right.
So mix it in. I thought, maybe that'd be alright. And then I just kind of laid it on top and mixed it because it looks like a bit shitty on top. It's not bad. It's just got a weird undertone of like yogurt in it. You know what I think? It needed. Do you know what it is? It needed to have a night. That's why it's overnight oats. Oh god.
Every time I put it in, I go, what's that taste?
There's something weird in it, isn't there? You know what? I'm starting to come. Maybe it's that I get the same dark chocolate every time. I wanted to get a different one. It's like you've got a bad smell every time it goes in your mouth.
I don't know what it is about it. I am going to eat it all though.
So it's not too bad?
No, I hate it.
Really?
Oh no, hate's a strong word.
It's weird. I don't know.
I think I want the yogurt side. I wish I could separate it.
Do you know what I think it is? I think if it had a night to settle. Is that genuine as well? Is that can you not? I love how expressive you are at times. It's so funny. Right, let's. Let me just. Should we just? I feel like we should just do another clip and we'll just leave it overnight. Is it that bad?
I didn't even realise I'm pulling a face then.
Oh, I got an actual bit of chocolate now.
That's what I mean. If I could separate it.
Yeah, the yogurt's weird, isn't it?
And I have it all at a different time of the day.
Yeah. And the thing is, you're not wrong. I get exactly what you mean.
I can have the yogurt after tea. Maybe some chocolate and lunch. What else is in it?
I think it's porridge.
There's porridge in it.
I feel like this is what they give prisoners. Well, actually, I think they get better food. We didn't even show it. Can't really show it. Can you look at that? Right. I'll tell you what. I'm going to do a clip tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, when I come home. I'm going to leave this in the fridge tonight. I'm going to see if it actually settles in any way, shape or form.
Okay.
And see if it redeems it. And then I'll just throw it on an Instagram post on it.
Alright.
I don't think it needs to go on the podcast.
Very reluctantly saying this one. God, I love to eat.
Not rated it, mate.
I ain't even rated it.
That shit.
See, this is what's happening.
It's like 5. No.
4.
4. Weird taste. Do you know what I think it is? I got a different yogurt this time. I got the non-fat one, which I normally get. Don't think it works with this, with milk.
Alright, I'm going to try and eat it one more.
Right, okay, go on.
Because I'm trying to justify a 4, to be fair.
Oh, he's gonna pull a face. Oh, no.
I'm going to try and not, that's my point.
Right,
I think.
okay. It's weird, isn't it? I don't... Right, I'd say it every time. I think I've got a problem. I don't know why.
I'm a good actor. Right, wait.
I feel like you're not even trying. Just porridge.
4.
Just a 4. Sorry, that was an awful noise.
No, 3. I'm going 3.
Really? Do you know what it is? It's a 4, then something happens midway through and it becomes a 3.
I think it happens right from the get-go. I think it gets better towards the end.
One more try. I know this is my 10th go.
I don't know how you don't think about it there and then. I really like dark chocolate as well.
Do you?
Yeah.
I was starting to think that maybe you don't. Right, okay, right. Episode 20. I'm going to get some decent dark chocolate.
And you're going to give it to me and I'm going to make it.
Yeah.
No, we'll have another verses if you want.
Yeah, right. Okay, we'll do that. And then maybe every 10 episodes we'll do verses. Maybe that's the plan. Yeah. Okay, I reckon you make next week's.
I will make next week.
So I think that'll keep it a bit more interesting.
Okay. Do I have to make it overnight? Do you want me to try and make one cold, but good?
Do you mean warm but good?
No.
Oh, because I did the last one's cold and that was pretty good.
Yeah, but you did it overnight.
Oh, you mean there and then?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. You do.
Should I give it a go?
Yeah, I like that. I feel like because I think what you need to do is I'm not even giving you tips because what the fuck have I done with that?
Yeah. God, I love to eat.